Did some Nohbdy outwit Polyphemos the Cyclops. So, Odysseus has grievously wounded the now zero-eyed giant. But how's he going to get out of the cave? As he recounts it, but I kept thinking, how to win the game. Death sat there huge. How could we slip away? I drew on all my wits and ran through tactics, reasoning as a man will for dear life, until a trick came, and it pleased me well. His wits and tricks pretty much always please him well. He ties trios of sheep together, and one of his men under each, and himself under the woolliest one, and they hang there all night, as he says, breathing hard. It's a comic scene if you visualize it. Probably very tough not to sneeze. Next morning, Polyphemos steals each sheep and lets them out to pasture, saying, "Nobody will not get out alive, I swear." Which, if you think about it, is technically true. They make it to their ship. The waiting crew notice that 6 of their men are missing, but at least they have room for more goats. They row fast away from the shore. And here's where Odysseus is moved by what must be his defining motive: glory. He wants Poly to know that he's not nobody, he's somebody. Far offshore, he cups his hands to his mouth and shouts, "O Cyclops, would you feast on my companions? Puny am I in a caveman's hands. How do you like the beating we gave you, you damned cannibal? Eater of guests under your roof, Zeus and the gods have paid you." As you might expect, Poly has his eye whole on revenge. He breaks off the top of a mountain and hurls it. It lands in front of the boat. The blind thing in his doubled fury broke a hilltop in his hands and heaved it after us. Ahead of our black prow it struck and sank, whelmed in a spuming geyser, a giant wave that washed the ship, stern foremost, back to shore. And again, it's comic. I got the longest boat hook out and stood fending us off with furious nods to all to put their backs into a racing stroke. Row, row, or perish. You picture Odysseus in his ship under the legs of the giant like the admiring Lilliputian army marching under Gulliver's groin. They make it away from shore again, twice as far, and then Odysseus, captain of the ship, leader of men, begins to cup his hands around his cuss-word mouth. Now, as I said, this is a comic episode, mainly because of Odysseus's irrepressibility. And as comedians from Homer to Chaucer to Cervantes to South Park have known, if it was funny to do it once, it'll probably be even funnier to do it again.